We've spent enough time fretting over the loss of control of our smartphones, especially when it comes to our teenagers. It's time to do something to regain control. For the Colson Center, I'm John Stonestreet. This is Breakpoint. When iPhones first hit the market in 2007, they were cool, but they were kind of clunky. Since then, they've gotten smaller and sleeker, and then bigger again. And then they added a camera, and then a better one, and now 3 of them. These things are always changing, and they're always getting better. But they're also changing us, but not for the better. Before the smartphone, Dr. James Dobson used to say that busy schedules were the biggest challenge facing American families. We worked too many hours, and our kids were on too many teams, which left us without enough time to just be together. Today, whatever family time we can find is too often interrupted. At restaurants or even relaxing on the couch with our families, our screens are almost impossible to resist. We're buzzed and notified, beckoned to leave the world we're in for another, to choose people far away whom we may not even know over the ones that are right in front of us. We're physically together, functionally alone. According to a recent survey, 70% of adults believe they're addicted to their phones. And 70% felt that they'd be better parents if they didn't look at their phones so often. I raise my hand with them. We have a problem. Of course, phones, like most technologies, can be used for good things too. They can even help our relationship, and therein lies the challenge. Like money, smartphones are an easy scapegoat. We can blame them for our misdeeds, but they are amoral as a technology. The problem is we're not intentional enough with our technologies to think through how we use them and to determine whether we serve them or they serve us. After all, the biggest tempters in our techno culture are often those things that distract us. If we were to give an account of how much time we've spent sitting and staring at our phones, wasting time that God has given us and we'll never get back, we'd likely be somewhere between embarrassed and ashamed. And it's not just distraction that's the problem. Social media sites encourage comparison and bragging and bullying. Twitter enrages, pornography ensnares, the 24/7 news cycle wearies. In other words, it's not just the phone themselves that's the problem. It's all those nasty windows the phone opens up to us. I realize I'm preaching to the choir. I'm preaching to myself. Many of us are trying to break our bad smartphone habits, and not just for our own good. It's one thing to bemoan what our phones do to us. It's downright terrifying to consider what our phones are doing to our kids. Today's teens are among the first to walk out into this world with the internet in their own pockets. That's why I'm so grateful for a new book, Smartphone Sanity, by my friends David Eaton and Jeremiah Callahan. Smartphone Sanity starts with a refreshingly reasonable premise. Smartphones are here to stay. So rather than offering a tone-deaf prescription to just throw them away, which I would add would be the quickest way to ensure your kids tune you out, Eaton and Callahan encourage parents to reason together with their kids, especially to talk about how as parents we've abused our own smartphones too. You see, that attitude of humility will go far with a hyper-vigilant teen always ready to spot out hypocrisy. The book also recommends a series of activities for parents and kids meant to foster honest conversation, like making a meal together, engaging in an activity that your kids love. The book offers real solutions. In fact, in and of itself, it is a solution. It's written so families can read it and discuss the strategies together. Along the way, Eaton and Callahan tackle all the major issues: screen addiction, social media shaming, sexting, when are kids ready for a phone, how much privacy should they reasonably expect when they have one. David Eaton and Jeremiah Callahan's book, Smartphone Sanity, is a terrific and very practical resource for parents and grandparents, pastors and youth pastors. Come to Breakpoint.org, click on this commentary, and I'll tell you how to get a copy for yourself and your family of Smartphone Sanity. Again, Breakpoint.org. For Breakpoint, I'm John Stonestreet.